Okay, here we are back in League of Legends. Queued up, landed in the jungle, ranked game, 620, Ivern is out, not banned away. And I'm not, unfortunately with me being first pick, I'm not entirely sure who I need to play. Like, I don't know what the team needs, no one's hovering.
By my will, this shall be finished.
Okay, so the way I have to build here is it's going to be tank Jarvan. I'm probably going to want Cinderhulk and... like, here's where things get a little flexible. If I need to clear more, I can go for the Ravenous Hydra, or at very least I can get an early Tiamat to help with my clearing. That's going to give me regen, so I can just survive better. It's also going to increase my burst a little bit if I use it in battle. The alternative is I can go for the Black Cleaver. That will still give me damage, it'll make me tankier and everything, but the big thing is the 20% CDR that comes with it, so I can use Cataclysm, Flag, and Drag, and all the fun stuff more often. But like I said, for this particular team comp, it's Cinderhulk and then into one of those two items. I may actually want... well, I'm going to get a Black Cleaver no matter what. The thing is, if I don't get it second, it's probably going to be one of my last items. Because like, if I wanted to try the whole Suicide Death Bomb AD Jarvan thing, I could go for a Maw of Malmortius, but I think I'm going to go for Spirit Visage so I can get another 10% CDR. And actually, no, that's not going to work. I could go over the CDR cap. I do have that option. So yeah, just based on what I see here, the way this is going to play out is Cinderhulk into Tiamat. From there, Frozen Heart. And the reason why I need the Frozen Heart is because they have 3 characters who use attack speed. Lee gets some from his passive, Kayle's all about attack speed, and then Caitlyn is her usual annoying self. Now, one thing I do have to point out, Caitlyn can use her net to get out of the Cataclysm, which is a load of BS if you ask me, but it's Riot for you. So going on her is not necessarily going to always be a good thing. What's worse is if Thresh is there, he can get someone else out. But the best places for me to gank are going to probably be top and mid. Especially top, because I think if I can get Akali going, she can just insta-gib Kayle from then on out. And Kayle takes time to power up, so if I can exploit her early, that would work. Worth pointing out, Brand is running Thunderlords instead of Deathfire Touch. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's not a wise move regardless. And damn, that was a fast loading screen. I didn't even get a chance to fully view everything.
Protect the faithful.
So let me see. Right now I'm just searching for pre-mades, and everyone's on their own. So let's arrange this real quick.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
As for the whole matchup between Brand and Cat, this is Cat's matchup to lose. For Brand to actually win, he has to be really good at landing his stun. If he's not, then Cat's just going to repeatedly kill him, especially if she gets ahead. My favorite Blitzcrank skin? It's probably been like 2 years since I last played Blitz, to be honest. It's been like a year since I played support. Well, it's been a year since I played bot lane. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a good invading team because we don't have any CC to follow up Blitz. Like, one downside to being last pick is I couldn't pick someone like a Mumu in the last game, where I could actually hold them down if we get something. Cat, Akali, and Ez, no CC to be found between them. The only ones who have it are Blitz and myself. Now, I would like it if Ez were here because I can get some additional DPS out of him through the standard, but oh well.
We are dead.
I think I threw that a little too far back. I don't think I hit the big one. So sadly, Jarvan does get really low on his first clear. Also worth pointing out, I think, is that the standard does double the bonus if you're near it. You can see how my attack speed went down when I went away from it, but I should still have the passive bonus.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
So the last camp I kill before I go back is going to be the wolves. I'm gonna go over the wall for this. I think I missed the big one again. Except this time it was with the Q, the one that I really need to land. I'm feeling gutsy. Now, yes, I am going to rush the Cinder. He's over there. In case you're wondering why that's going to speed up my clear ultimately, I could have gone for the machete, which will give me a little bit more life. Sadly, it's only going to work on my auto attacks, which I actually can do decently with my standard.
Who dares defy my will?
It's just, I think Jarvan needs a couple more buffs before he becomes very viable.
Righteous retribution. Ours is but to do and die. For my father, the king.
First,
Son of a...
I love a challenge. Today is a good day.
I'm just gonna flash now.
No quarter for the wicked.
Gonna try to make my way over to the chicken camp.
For my father, the king.
Yeah, he can have it. Bad part is Cat went back. I don't know if she's just flat. Okay, she's moving. I was about to say she could be AFK.
Stand with me, protect the faithful.
I'm gonna go ahead and smite this. That way I can reflect a little bit of damage and get through this more quickly. I am a little curious on where everyone is. This tells me that they're not in the jungle, though. And she's rushing a Gunblade first. That's not exactly something I'd recommend, just in case you're curious.
Find me greater foes.
So anyway, Cinder clear should be much more quick now. Could have actually got a rejuve beat had I waited, but I'm not a very patient person right now.
Demacia, now and forever.
Okay, that works. I just realized I actually get to keep the blue buff to myself. Looks like both of them are rushing Gunblades. Kind of a testament to how overpowered that item is right now, you know?
Defy my will. Ours is but to do and die.
Gonna flag and drag after jukes. Stun.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
Now I do have ward. If I were Lee, I'd probably be looking to come down here.
Quarter for the wicked.
Damn, I was hoping he had pull there. But anyway, they should have a little bit of information for the time being. Sadly, this only lasts 78 seconds. Lee is out farming me a bit.
For my father, the king.
Okay, we got his raptor buff at the very least.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I think this is one of those games where I just have to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Demacia, now and forever. Today is a good day to die.
An ally has been slain.
Who dares defy my will?
Okay, he has boots already.
An enemy has been slain.
They traded. She did have a bounty on her. 30 gold to each member of their side. And now I'm actually going to start finishing items. So I'm going to put this on the 1 key so I can use it more readily. But most importantly is this gives me health regen. You'll see that's one of those things I'm struggling with at the moment. 10-second cooldown.
Find me greater foes. By my will.
Okay, there it is. Just making sure that my internal timers are not actually off. Surprise. So this will be first blood tower for us.
Has destroyed a turret.
They're making a play on Akali up top. Hey, take this space. You work too hard, bot. So I smite that because that ward meant there was now a steal threat. I don't know if that was the support or who exactly, but I leave nothing to chance if given the option. Poor cat. I'm gonna grab the blue buff when I come back because I need to spend this gold. Going this one. And now I have boots.
An enemy has
It only
been
took me
slain.
13 minutes, you know? Scuttle crab.
Ally has been
If you didn't see that one bounce from the crab back to her, cost her life. Still, it looks like they got 3 of them for just the 2 of them.
We shall rest when we are dead. Righteous Stand with me.
So my next target is going to be Kayle. I want to get that Rift Herald if possible.
Find me greater foes. Protect the faithful.
Juke. She's dead.
Ally has been slain.
Supposedly this is getting changed with the new season. I kind of have to agree that it's not really worth it. That's for you. You're snowballing, dude. You deserve that.
Master, now and forever.
It would have been best for Akali, but that's the next best choice.
Protect the faithful. Who dares defy my will?
An enemy has been slain.
We shall rest when we are dead.
She has that. I'm not gonna go over there and steal the
Your
local
team
gold or
has
anything from her.
destroyed a turret.
Its defenses have come back.
Today is a good day to die.
Damn.
No quarter for the wicked.
Now I want to burn the heavy hands on this since it's about to time out.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
And I'm gonna keep pushing. May as well, since they're all distracted and Kayle's dead. More attack speed for Akali. And we need to peace out because they're gonna have home guard soon. But still, that's all the refuge Kayle has in this lane, all gone. Basically, we just dealt a very devastating blow that she may not recover from.
For my father, the king.
So I'm going to ping that this is coming up to notify my team, and I'm making it back to prepare for this. I will buy a pink ward so we have one. Oh. Okay, I'm going to ditch this because I think it's worth the armor.
Who dares defy my will?
Next back, I'll worry about tier 2 boots. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to get. Like, Ninja Tabby only have mixed effectiveness against Kayle.
Purge the unjust.
Son of
An
a...
ally has been slain.
Help me get this.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters. Protect the faithful.
And now we just have to pressure here because if you look in the top lane, there's Akali. Exactly.
Today is a good day to die.
Ally has been slain.
No chances. Okay, I have the rank 2 ult now.
No quarter for the wicked. Now and forever. Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
Okay, we need to fall back a bit here.
Noxians. I hate
We shall rest when we are dead. Find me greater foes.
An enemy has been slain.
But hopefully you can see the other reason why I have Bandit here.
Kill.
Yeah, that's a free mid, and we get their inhibitor. I think I might have used this a tad too late.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I hate those guys.
Has destroyed a turret.
Awareness is the key to victory. Be sure you never let your guard down.
Wow. Kayle Flash.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
And there we go.
Has destroyed an inhibitor.
I want the CDR component. Actually, change of plan. Let's... I said undo. Let's grab this and a ruby crystal.
Rampage. Your team has destroyed
Now, worst come to worst, I can turn that ruby crystal into part of the... which Hydra am I building? It's not Ravenous, it's the other one. Titanic. And yeah, I think that's the end of the game, to be honest, because it's 23 minutes in and they're down an inhibitor. Potentially down 2 if I can get down there fast enough.
Protect the faithful.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
So I put that in my W just for survivability purposes.
Quadra kill.
No Penta. So yeah, pretty straightforward game as Jarvan. I didn't get to have a lot of influence during the laning phase, but you got to see still how to play objectively. We had control of the dragons, we got the Rift Herald. I showed up for some very nasty moves here and there. And that was only a B rank in the end because, like I said, I didn't get to make a big influence, relatively speaking. In terms of damage, you can see not too much, but that's not surprising because, like I said, I went tank. And Akali ended up taking more than me because she was in that savage match against Kayle. But yeah, sadly, the only downside with this build is I'm not going to deal a lot of damage. I can absorb a lot of punishment, but not so much as putting it out. But yeah, so objectively focused Jarvan. I notice I'm 3 levels down from the solo lanes on our side, and yeah, they didn't really have anything go for them, did they? Oh well, I'm the hero of light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.